even when I got my mathematics, what happened? This is what happened. This is what made me want to study the mathematics the way I got it. One day we at that park, and another guard is building. I remember this was a Knowledge C guard. He had glasses on. I do not know his name, but in those days, he was like a major player in Medina. And he was building, and some of us were over here, and we were talking. They were talking. I wasn't talking, because I was way too new and young to be running my mouth. But they were talking, and I remember Black Messiah saying, because he's part of our tree of iGuard and them. That's like the first one in our tree. Right. So I remember him saying to them, he yelled it out, through the knowledge to this wisdom myself, divine cipher master. And everybody got quiet. And I said to iGuard, why they got quiet like that? Because I'm new. It's like June. I got knowledge in March. So I'm real new. I'm like, why they got quiet? So he explained to me that he was telling them to listen to this brother's wisdom, right? So, but I said, no, he didn't just say that. I want to know how he did that. Like, how did he make that flow? Like, I want to learn that. So that's when iGuard said, oh, okay, when we go home tonight, I'm going to show you how to look at each word and go like knowledge is king, now cipher, wisdom, Lord, equality, divine, God, equality, wisdom, myself, divine, cipher, master, universal, now divine, equality, rule, sacred truth, Allah, now divine, I, now God. He made us quote it, so it's in my brain like that, where I can look at culture and say, oh, culture born 100, which born knowledge added onto a cipher, which born knowledge, because he was saying you need to know long mathematics, because if you go to school and you add up those numbers, if you add up the numbers in knowledge and you come out to be, and you add it up at 6 and you in school, you're gonna fail, because those numbers do not add up to be 6. They don't get to 6 until you go 1 and 5, and then 1 and 5 is 6. So he was showing me that you need to relate it not just with us as the nation, but you also need to be able to adapt to when you go to school. So you need to know long division, short division. Long arithmetic, short arithmetic. You need to know it all. So that's why I did it like that. He's the one that made that. He had class. He was holding class, but he was actually my enlightener. He was the one that made us look at a law and see it was understanding the culture, which born God. I got that from him. So when I heard people, when the internet came around, this is like Yahoo days, when everybody was on Yahoo now, and I heard them saying they didn't mix the math and the alphabets, and I said, my brain said, I didn't say anything, but my brain said, it's already mixed. It's together. When I learned the alphabets, I learned it by numbers. Right. I learned knowledge born is save yourself. I didn't learn save yourself. Well, if he said to me, well, give me the God degree in the alphabet, I know that's God. If he say, give me the knowledge build to destroy degree, that's ruler. If he say, give me the wisdom equality degree, that's zigzag. Matter of fact, you can't even do your alphabets backwards if you don't know them by the number, because then you'll be going A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P. Remember that song, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T? Right? You don't want to do that. Right. You want to be able to look at the letter and see the number. So in other words, he said to me, I remember his quote was, look at the number of mathematics and look at the word that goes with it. So as soon as you say, when you look at 1, as long as you just say 1, well, even when you say 1, to me, you just went into language. Because 1 is a word. It is not the numeral itself. You can't say the name of it unless you use language. And you can't use language unless you're using consonant and vowels. And you can't use consonant and vowels unless you're using the alphabet. So it's already mixed. It's 1. How could you, that's like saying this arm is over here and this arm is over here. But trust me, son, they down together. And if you think they not, let me have one of them.
If Mecca did this.